Okay, Angel for BRFM course sat down here in Cardiff with the support band, not looking very scary. It is Chris from In This Moment.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too, man.
It's the first time for you to be in Wales?
I think so. We did a little small tour of the UK back in 2009. Played a bunch of cities. I don't remember if we were in Wales or not. Probably, but this was
not too sure.
Ago. This is our first time back. It's a whole new
experience again then.
Yeah.
And of course you're on tour and you're supporting the Hailstorm guys.
Yep.
Crazy bunch of guys.
They're not too crazy. They're pretty...
not as mad as you, I guess.
They're not as crazy as us. We're all pretty cool. We're all pretty chill, but they're great people, yeah.
Real good guys too.
Yeah.
Of course there's a 4-piece, 5-piece band?
We're a 5-piece.
5-piece, of course, there's a female singer again.
Yep.
So we have 2 bands on tonight with female singers.
Yep.
Which is great. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, we did like a month and a half long tour with them in the States at the end of last year, right up to Christmas pretty much. So we know them really well, and it was a great bill in the States, and I think that the powers that be thought it would be cool to
drag you along to the UK with them.
Yeah, and we love them, and it is a kind of an interesting thing because they're 2 female bands, but completely different from each other stylistically, you know. So it's kind of cool. It works.
Wow, I gotta be honest. Yeah, there is a difference in sound.
Yeah. Between
yourselves and what the Hailstone guys do.
Yep.
Totally different. And then of course Sacred Mother Tongue.
Yeah, them too. I never really heard that before, but yeah, they're great, man. That guy shreds on the guitar.
It's crazy, aren't they? Crazy bunch of guys. You not been partying with them yet?
Not really. We're not big partiers, man. We're pretty business-like, you know, and we haven't even really got used to the jet lag yet. You know, we're just getting used to it, and then we're gonna leave. You know, that's how it always is.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
So when's this tour finish? On the 15th?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow for yourselves?
Tomorrow's the last show in Nottingham. Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing after that?
We have a 2-week break, and then we start a whole U.S. tour with Stone Sour that goes all the way...
Hell and High Water as well?
And Hell or High Water is on that as well. Yeah, it's the drummer from Atreyu's band. And we're doing that all the way through May, along with a bunch of festivals in the U.S. and stuff like that.
So you're going to be jumping onto all the U.S. festivals?
Yeah.
Coming over to the UK for any festivals?
We are. We're going to be doing Download this year.
You're playing Download
Yes.
as well, so you will be catching up with Sacred Mother Tongue.
Yeah, probably
They're
so,
opening up.
And we're trying to book a couple of other shows around Download as well here in the UK.
So you're going to come back over to a couple of short, small shows around the
Exactly.
UK. Download Festival.
Yeah.
And then from there onwards?
From there, we're doing a bunch of other festivals in Europe at that same time, probably like a 3-week little block of shows and festivals here. And then we're going back to the U.S., and we're going to be doing an awesome summer tour in the U.S., but I can't say what it is yet because they haven't announced it.
So you're not saying nothing yet. You're just keeping that one quiet until it comes down to it.
They'd kill me if I said it.
But you guys, how long you been together now?
We're going on about 8 years now.
8 years.
Rhea and I are the original members who've been here the whole time. You know, but the band In This Moment has been together since we formed around 2005, recorded our first album in 2006, and it got released at the beginning of 2007.
So it's quite a long time for the release of the album.
Yeah, yeah.
But worked on it so it can get out there decent, tidy sound for everyone, not just bang it together and
had
say,
plenty of time to do the
it.
first one. Then everything else after that's been rushed.
So you're letting the fans have something decent to come out, not a quick rush job.
Exactly.
Right. Like you said, you and Maria started the band back then.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
It's funny, man. We met. I didn't have any interest in playing in a band with a girl. You know, I was into like Pantera, Metallica, Testament, and you know, I just never really pictured myself being in a band with a girl. And Maria kind of forced herself into the situation. She came over to a couple of rehearsals, and I wasn't interested in really playing with her, but she kind of forced herself into one and started singing. And right when I heard her voice, I was instantly like,
it's a typical woman, though, isn't it?
Yeah, she made it happen
the way
for
in.
herself. And when I heard her voice, I knew she was awesome, and knew that we could do something together, and we did.
So was you looking for a singer, though, to start In This Moment, or was you looking at
Not really, man. I was in another band at the time. I wasn't really looking for another project or anything. When I heard her sing, I instantly knew that she was a great singer, and I wanted to work with her. So we started working on stuff together, and eventually wrote some songs that became In This Moment. And just one thing led to another, and we got interest and a deal, and it all kind of started happening.
Kicked off,
yeah.
Kicked off well. Going well for you guys, though, because like I said, it's from 2005 sort of right through.
Yeah, we basically have had success each step of the way, especially in the States. You know, it's where it's really we're most popular. But this album in particular, the Blood record, is what really is kind of taken us to the next level in the United States.
Well, of course. Cool. Single of the Blood record is Blood.
Blood.
What a fantastic song.
Thank you.
That was the one I had sent through to me, and I played that on Wednesday night. And then I had another track sent through, and there's the differences between that and then the other one. Because you sort of one starts out really nice and mellow, and you think, oh, it's going to be sort of gothic. And all of a sudden you get Maria singing, you lot just shred into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's from album to album we've kind of changed quite a bit. You know, our fans that have stuck with us the whole time kind of are used to the fact that each album has been different from the last. But we've really started finding out who we really are on these last couple of records. You know, it's kind of the sound is kind of dialed in. Yeah.
So you're just giving fans different things at the time, like.
Yeah, I mean, we got a pretty interesting back catalog, and I'm pretty proud of all the different, because it's very original. And nothing sounds like anything else, you know. It's a bunch of unique albums and unique songs.
Well, of course, the name, In This Moment, where does that come from?
It was kind of like just a temporary name. We thought it was kind of funny because we're, you know, doing this in this moment. And then as we started to grow and people started becoming interested, we realized that it was kind of a cool name, had a really cool meaning, you know, about life. You got to live in the moment, and, you know, you can't live in the past and you can't live in the future. Right now, as this life is happening to you in this moment. And so we thought that was really cool and just kind of stuck with it, and you know, it's been working. Yeah.
And of course, it can be shortened down to ITM.
ITM. Yeah. Doesn't really make. It doesn't have as much of an impact.
No, there's not that impact as in this moment.
Yeah.
But things are working well for you. You're enjoying it, like I said, you're thoroughly enjoying what you're doing.
Yes, absolutely, man. It's been a great experience, and you know, starting out playing guitar, wanting to be in a band and make it in music, and looking at your idols and stuff. I mean, that's what I always wanted to do. That's what Maria always wanted to do. And being able to travel the world, to be here today with you in Cardiff and see the castle this afternoon. And,
you've had a look around town.
Yeah, we went around.
I was going to say, have a look around town.
And it was great, man. And those kind of experiences we're really fortunate and grateful to be able to do that.
There's a lovely bunch of people down in Cardiff anyway. They're fantastic. No matter who you see or whatever.
Everyone was nice.
Say hi and
definitely.
We'll spend and take time.
Yeah.
But you find a lot of the fans who recognise you when you're off stage and when you're out?
In the States especially, you know, we definitely are noticing them more and more, you know, in stranger places, people are recognizing us. Here in the UK, you know, everyone, you know, we had some fans at some of the shows that show up beforehand and know who we are, you know, but it's not quite the same there as it is in the States.
Not as big as what Hailstorm are over here, like yourselves.
I mean, you got to come back a lot. You know, we've been here a few times over the course of our career, but we didn't really come at all between 2009 and now. You know, that's like 3 years of nothing. So we kind of have to start over again. But you got to keep coming back, keep coming back to like let people know here that, you know, who you are, what you're about. You know.
Well, of course, like I say, your last date is in Nottingham now tomorrow.
Yep.
Which is a shame, really, because I think more dates in the UK would be fantastic.
It would have been cool, yeah.
But you say to yourself, you are back for the download.
We're coming back for download. We're going to try to book some stuff around that, you know, capitalize on that experience, and then, you know, we're going to try to come back again before the year's out, just to hit it 3 times.
You're going to hit the UK 3 times.
We're going to try.
You're going to try and get back over it.
Get back over here again one more time before the end of the year.
What do you do when you're not, like, say, on touring?
We're so busy with the band. I mean, we haven't really had any kind of a break to not do anything. You know, if we take a break, it's like a week or so or 2 weeks. You know, and I play video games and fish and, you know, do arts and stuff. We make our own clothes and just kind of. But it's all kind of based around the band always. You know, usually Maria and I are writing or working on what's the next step, what's the next tour, what's happening next, video, whatever. You know, there's always something going on.
There's always something.
Yeah.
Now, you got a Facebook page?
Yeah.
So it'd be In This Moment.
We have Facebook.com/InThisMoment. We have an official ITM Twitter. You know, and the whole band's got personal Facebook pages, all the members.
So you've all got separate Facebook pages as well. All got separate Twitters, or is it just one for the band?
We have a band Twitter, and then everyone has.
And then you have all your others. Yeah. Plus a normal web page as well?
Yeah, I think we have an InThisMoment.com kind of splash page with, you know, basic information on it.
So they get merch from there as well, like CDs, T-shirts. Apart from that, then get your stuff off iTunes as well as Reverb Nation. Is it Reverb Nation? I think
iTunes, Reverb Nation, Amazon.com has our stuff. All the major...
All the local places you can get hold of it. Well, somebody can easily get hold of it. If not, just steal it from your friends.
Yeah, steal it from your friends and then come to the show and buy some stuff.
Yeah, steal it from your friends, and if they haven't got it signed, come to the show and get you guys to sign it.
There you go.
And then just give your friends a CD back and keep the cover.
There you go.
And buy your own. Buy a CD.
Then buy your own. That way you're buying it. Yeah.
Buy your own while you're there, and then you've got this. See, easy. That's the way you do it, innit? Yeah. But you lot, like I said, you've done sound check. You're on at. I'm looking at that now. 8:20, and you got Ooh, you got a decent time.
I don't even know what time it is right now.
You got a decent time on stage, haven't you? 8:20.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play like a 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Sacred Mother Tongue's got half an hour.
Yeah.
As usual. And like I said, those guys just rip it up anyway.
They do.
Get the crowd warmed up, ready for you to come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, if anyone from Wales, I'm just saying, if anyone's watching this now on YouTube and that, if they haven't seen you guys and they're thinking, they're not going to know what to expect when you come on stage.
They're not, and we've changed a lot over the years. You know, our show today is we just decided on this last record we wanted to take everything to the top, just go as far as we could go, and we want to bring an arena show everywhere we go. We want to be in arenas, so you have to kind of live in the spirit of. Basically, that means we want to be an arena band, so we're going to live and put on our show as much as we can.
As if you're on an
as if we're in
stage.
an arena, and try to do as much as we can. And that's something that we never did before. We're always kind of scared to try new things, and so we're trying to put on as much of a theatrical performance as possible. Maria's doing all kinds of stuff with outfit changes and props and things like that.
What do you mean? So during the stage set, she's going off and changing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and especially during a headlining set, you know, there's multiple changes and a lot more that we can do. You know, and the bigger we get, the bigger places we play, the more we can do.
So she can become a real quick change artist.
Yeah, she is. She is, man.
She just goes backstage, whap something new on, different, out.
Yep.
And without missing a key, I bet, as well, with singing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, though.
We gotta hurry, though. We gotta get it done in 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's it. When you only got the 45-minute set, do you find it hard to pick songs for that 45-minute set?
Yeah, we struggle with just trying to make sure the set flows properly and we can play everything, you know, that everybody wants to hear. I mean, we try to care what the people think, but at the same time we also want to be happy with what we're playing, you know. So we're playing a lot of the newer album because that's the stuff that...
So that's what you're bringing out from.
That's what we're bringing out, you know, and a lot of people haven't heard of us before, and we feel like the new songs represent us the best. But we're still throwing in a few old ones that our diehard fans will recognize and like.
So what's going to be like your favourite song though on that set list?
I really enjoy playing Adrenalize. That's our newest single that's coming out off the new album. That's the first song we play too. I really enjoy that, and it's cool to play some of the older ones like Blazin' or Gun Show, things like that.
Just playing some of the old ones for the fans.
Yeah.
I think, but you like that new one, that first opening track.
Yeah, it's good. Feels powerful.
And what's going to be happening now, like I said, is in this moment, apart from coming back for download, and hopefully trying to get some more dates in the UK.
Yeah.
What's the next major step?
Well, this album is still hot in the States, and it hasn't even begun to happen here. So we're going to keep trying to get it started here. And in the States, we're going to keep trying to capitalize on the momentum that we have going. We have a new video for our second single called Adrenalize. It's coming out in the next couple of weeks. It's a brand new video. We'll be touring all year long. We're going to support bands all up until the fall, and then we'll do a proper headlining tour in the States. You know.
So that's going to be up on YouTube?
Months. Yeah, the video will be up on YouTube.
I'm saying if you've got videos coming out, then you're going to have a in the moment YouTube page as well then.
Yeah, we do have that, and you can find like our blood videos on there, and this new one will be up there when it comes out in the next couple of weeks.
So a lot of acting as well then.
Yeah.
So you get on stage, do your business, and then get out and then do some videos.
Yeah, exactly.
And then working on the new album?
No, like I said, we're still trying to keep the momentum going on this one.
Well, you ain't got time, have you? Because you're over there touring then with Stone Sour.
We're thinking about it though, honestly. Everyone's asking about it already because this album's doing good. So obviously everyone's like, well, the next one's going to be the one. You know?
It's going to be the bomb they're wanting, isn't it?
Yeah, and so we're like, oh, we don't even want to think about that yet. But we've done this enough now to know, like, the minute things start to die down, it's time for the new album. So we've got to be ready, and you know, we're thinking about it already.
So you're working on it in your own head while you're out
in the head.
there.
It's not really coming out here yet. But
while you're on the road, you're thinking about when we're going to get this sorted. But hang on, we ain't got time to do that. We're on the road now with Stone Sour and Hell and High Water. When we get back, maybe we'll have time after that's finished. But you ain't going to get time because you're going to have something else to do.
We'll have a week off, and then we're coming here again and doing the festivals here, and then a week off, and then another festival in the States, then a couple of weeks off, and then the last headlining tour. But there is a little time in between, you know, and we're always thinking about it in the back, you know.
It's always in the back until you can decide that it's time to get an album out.
We got to start writing.
So you're not rushing to get it out there like most people would.
Not yet.
You're just taking your time.
Once this album, we feel like this album's kind of run its course, and we've done enough to promote it. Then once we decide, okay, it's time to do the next album, then it'll be all like, okay, well, we got to get it done by this time. And the rushing and the pressure starts again. You know?
Oh, that's tidy then. You've got time. Do you come out and meet the fans after you've done your set?
Yeah, we usually do. We're always up to meet our fans and stuff and say hi. We're very approachable. If You know, anyone wants to talk to us, we're there.
So you still come out, all of you come out and meet up with them, sign
Yeah,
stuff?
I mean, we don't go to the merch table or anything like that. We used to in the States, you know, but now it's gotten to the point where we can't. We sell less merch if we're out there, you know,
Because people aren't buying, they'd
they're
rather
not buying
talk to you.
it. Sign my shoe, you know. But if people want to meet us and they wait around outside, we'll always come out and talk to them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you meet up with them and you still do that now,
Yeah.
even.
We've always had a really, really close relationship with our fans, you know, since the very beginning, and we're not going to just lose sight of that, even if it becomes more difficult to you know, meet every single person. We're still going to try. If somebody's waiting outside for us, outside the bus, we're going to come out and say hi to them.
So you're not just going to let them stand there and think, oh, sod this, I'm
Right.
nice and warm, they're freezing, who cares?
Yeah, we wouldn't do that.
So you just come out, meet up with them, bring them out a cup of
Yeah.
coffee, sandwich,
There
and
you
then
go.
realise it's a hobo.
Get him a hamburger and give him a
Yeah,
beer.
and then you realise it's an old tramp.
Yeah.
And not realise, oh, you're not a fan.
Yeah, that's weird.
But you guys are enjoying it. Chris, I've got to say, it's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Thanks, man.
I'm going to look forward to the set now tonight myself. I'm really looking forward to that. And I shall catch you, like I said, up on there after. And maybe when you're back over in the UK, you get back into Wales again.
Yeah, man. Come
be
out and
cool.
see us again.
But it is, of course, in this moment, Facebook. In this moment, just Google in this moment.
InThisMoment.com, Google In
Come
This
up
Moment,
with it.
pictures, sites, links, all come up.
I'll just come up with
New
it.
song, Adrenalize, is coming out soon. Check it out.
YouTube page for you lot.
Yeah, we have a YouTube
For that
page.
one, of
YouTube
course.
In This Moment, there's tons of stuff.
Get to the concert, get your gear, buy your stuff, buy the CDs, T-shirts, whatever you want with these guys, because they're going to be willing to meet you. And he doesn't eat babies. He did tell me that when he first came in. He likes to eat dog.
I love dogs.
Chris, it's a pleasure, man.
Thanks,
Cheers,
brother.
man. Cheers, bro.
Thank you, man.